Good morning, y'all. Well, today's day 3 and it's not the best day. It's not a good start. Oh. Woke up a lot of pain today. Everything freaking hurts. So, not a good day, but we're just gonna keep going and see if we can work through it today. I don't know if any of you have a lot of neurological problems or issues and experience what neuralgia feels like, or neuropathy, or sciatic pain or femoral pain, or things like that neurologically. It's not good. It weighs on you. It wears on you 24/7. You can take medications, which I do, and it kind of holds it in the background, but it's always there. But yesterday, after my walk, I felt pretty good. I work down in my sewing room. I have some orders, or a order that I've got to get finished and in the mail for this gentleman. And so, sitting down there, I don't know if that's what flared at least my low back and legs off. But, yeah, hurting today. Hurting today. Oh. How do any of you deal with your pain on a day-to-day? I mean, some days it's like you just don't even want to get out of bed. Oh, look at the apples. They're going to have a lot of apples. Can you see that? That tree is just full of apples. Hopefully a hairy chin didn't get in the way. You know what's so bad about having a lot of pain is a lot of people walk around in pain, and it's not something, you can hide it on your face, and you can put a smile on, and everybody thinks you're okay, and it's just you kind of suffer in silence. Whew. My back is spasming right between my shoulder blades. You go to the doctor, or things have changed, they get worse, and once you go see your primary care doctor, you go in and you see them, and oh yeah, we think it's this and this, and come back if it gets worse. Well, I'm here because it's worse. That's why I'm here. being 55. And last December was horrible. I fell walking in my living room to let the dog out of his kennel, Roscoe, because we just got him. He was new and still learning his environment. And my little girl, Gracie, got right between my feet, right as I was taking a step. And tripped me. And I went down so fast. Oh my gosh. And well, anyways, I put my hand out, and my right hand, both hands actually, don't know my right from my left today, my left hand, and it really took a hard force, and I kind of laid there and I thought, crap, okay, I think I'm okay, and I got up, and I mean, I felt it in my elbow, I mean, just like it got jammed. And it was in the evening time, and I'm like, well, I'm okay. I'll see how it is in the morning. So in the morning, I was like, oh my gosh, something is wrong. I can't bend my arm. My arm's in pain. This is horrific. And so I went to the doctor. Well, long story short, I broke my elbow. And so that was the first part of December. And luckily, it was in a spot. It wasn't displaced or anything. It was right on the head there of my, radius. So I was surprised to find out that they don't cast that anymore. But so anyways, after about 3.5 months, my orthopedic discharged me. I was coming along good and everything. And sure as shit, it wasn't 3 or 4 weeks, middle of the night, I hear this god-awful freaking ruckus out in my backyard, screaming like something was dying. All I could think of is, oh my gosh, Gracie's outside, something's got her, or one of the other dogs. And I jumped out of bed, ran in, I made it through my bedroom door and face planted right into my buffet. And I went down on my right hand. Well, your adrenaline's running, and I'm up, and I'm like, oh God, I knew I did something. And but I was yelling at Brad, come help me. And I was disoriented. And so I get up, and I realize the dogs are all in the house. And so it's not one of them, but this ruckus is going on. Well, come to find out, it's 2 raccoons fighting. Have you ever heard raccoons fighting? You ought to Google that shit, because it looks like World War III. Oh my God, it sounds like a bloodbath out there. Well, after I started to calm down, realizing the dogs weren't hurt, I, realized my hand, and I was like, oh my God, my hand hurts. Oh my God, this is bad. And I looked down, and of course it's swelling right away, and it's turning purple. And it's like 2:00 in the morning by this time. And I took some pain medicine, and I tried an ice pack, and Brad was sleeping. He had to get up early to go to work, and I didn't want to disturb him. And I'm like, okay, you can make it till morning. Well, I was like, I can't make it till morning. This is just hurting really, really bad. And so I had to get him up, went to the emergency room. Sure enough, I had broke my hand. So I went into my orthopedic, and he's looking at me, and he goes, well, you're not here for your elbow. And he goes, you broke your hand? And I said, yes. Fell down, broke my hand. And again, luckily, It was right on the ring finger, oh, what do they call that, metacarpal, down there by my wrist. It was broke there. And he put me in a finger splint cast. I didn't have to get casted for that either. So that was kind of my whole winter session with that. So, well, jibber jabbering and yapping, running off at the mouth here. I've actually walked past my house a little ways. Maybe I can do another half a loop since I am up and moving. Oh, distraction. That's what helps you get through the day, I guess. But yeah. Oh, man. Got a headache. So pretty much, I hurt from my head to my toes. I think even the roots of my hair hurt today. Yeah. So today, this evening is going to be a hot tub day for sure, I think. Oh, well, to finish the point to my story about telling you that I broke two things. So I talked to my doctor about it, and I said, I've had two crazy fractures in a matter of months. So he went ahead and sent me for a bone scan. Oh, here, there's some workmen out here. Let me get past them. Ooh, look at their yard. Looks nice. Your yard looks fantastic. Where was I? Yeah, so they sent me for a bone scan, which just pretty much shows whether or not you have our bone density scan, if you have osteoporosis, which does run in my family. Good news is no signs of osteoporosis, a little bit of bone weakening in my hips, but not bad. But the shocker, and I'm still not over it, is she measured my height. I'm just shy of 5'9". And so I always just say I'm 5'9". I'm like a 5'8 3/4. And she measured me, and she proceeds to tell me I'm only 5'7". And I'm looking at her, I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm almost 5'9". There's no way I'm 5'7". My height is all I got going for me. I love being taller, and I'm really not one of the taller ones in my family at all. And you're telling me I'm only 5'7"? So yeah, that was a kicker there. But like I said, no signs of osteoporosis, but I'm having a lot of, especially at night, I notice it when I'm laying in bed. And I shift a little bit. It's like the middle of my back. It's like a xylophone. It goes, I just feel all my bones grinding. So I don't know if that's the cause of my height life. And, I'm just sitting here and going, oh my God, I have done nothing but bitch, moan, and cry this entire time. So I'm very sorry for the poor, pitiful Pearl me act. But it's one of them days. One of them days. So, well, if you made it this far in my video, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. I hope you all are doing well in your personal journeys and staying strong and keep moving forward day by day. Every day's a new day. And we got to take it as that, find the good in everything we do. Even if you're having a bad day like I am. Again, apologies for the bitch fest. And coming up on the house here. So you all have a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.